Well, it's obviously been a very difficult time, but I think we are certainly coming up to a very bright summer here in New South Wales for all our businesses and workers right across the state. We always said from the outset that success for New South Wales won't be the budget position, but keeping as many people in work and as many businesses in business during this difficult time. And that's why today the New South Wales government is pleased to announce that whilst we are tapering down with the federal government, the support package for JobSaver from between 70 and 80% double-dose vaccination, the New South Wales government will maintain its contribution to that program until 30 November. We know that when we do open up at 70% and 80%, that there will be still some restrictions in place, that businesses will not be operating at full capacity. So by maintaining the New South Wales government's contribution to this program, it will allow many businesses the support they need as we move from response to recovery. And whilst it's going to be a difficult time as we go through that reopening, I'm incredibly confident that the New South Wales economy will bounce back. We provided now, through the course of today's announcement, during this Delta outbreak, around $8 billion in financial support, and that combined with the federal government around $12 billion in financial support to keep businesses in business and to keep people in work. It's going to be, I think, a very bright summer here in New South Wales as we do open up. Vaccination has been the key here in our state, and to hear those numbers today from Dr. Chant, the Premier, it has really been the key to our freedom, and to be in a position now, we look back at where those numbers were, our reopening date is ahead of where we thought it would be, and that's because of the great work of every single person right across the state. And this continued financial support from the New South Wales government during this period will ensure that businesses will have that cash flow, that as people come back into work during this period of time, as the disaster payment finishes from the federal government, that the New South Wales government is still there to provide that support as we head into summer. Importantly, we're the only state in the country that has provided financial support for businesses with a turnover of less than $75,000, and we will provide that post 80% at a rate of 50% of where it was prior. So it will be $750 a fortnight rather than $1,500 a fortnight. But whilst this has cost the budget substantially during this period, we have always, the government, had our number one priority to keep people safe, but providing this financial support will give businesses sustained cash flow to help them as they open up, as to what I expect our state not just to have a strong economic rebound, but to come out stronger the other side. So today is a great announcement for businesses right across the state. It gives them the certainty of having that cash flow from the New South Wales government as we reopen into a bright summer.